get out here and help with the meal trolleys. Egbert, get to your cell.
Oh, Miss Ferguson, could I make a phone call? It's urgent.
Yes, of course, Wyndham. Now, is it STD or perhaps ISD? Or maybe we could run an extension into your cell.
Jessie, tell the women to eat up all their food like good little girls.
Wilder, get to your cell.
It's true. I was keeping it for her in the corridor, and he came charging out of there like the hounds of hell were after him.
Jeez, can't you keep your big mouth shut?
Get a knockback, did you, Lurch?
No, I didn't. Just didn't want to do it in there in case we got sprung.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's true. He said he wanted to talk, just the two of us, quiet like.
Oh, yeah. What did he want to say?
Not wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, thanks to you giving my magazine to the freak, probably won't get a chance to find out. She'll probably get him sacked.
What are you lot still doing in here? Get to your cells. Your meals are being served.
Oh, Miss Ferguson, Faye was wondering if she could have the magazine back. She borrowed it from a friend. She has to give it back.
Isn't that a shame? Well, it's been thrown in the incinerator where rubbish like that belongs. Now, get out, the lot of you. Come on.
Gee, sorry about the magazine, Alice. You won't have a photo of your boyfriend to drool over now.
So what? I know what date it was. I'll send my sister round to the second-hand bookshops. She'll get a couple of copies in for me.
It'll be the only thing you do get.
Come on, Kelly. The meals are being served. Get to your cell.
What's the point, Miss Ferguson? We're all on a hunger strike.
Oh, is that so? Well, I think most of the women listen to their bellies and not you, Kelly.
We'll see.
Oh, we have. And you're losing your grip.
I'll be back on top again tomorrow after you give me that list.
What list?
The names of all the women who break the hunger strike.
Oh, right. I've decided not to give you that.
Why the hell not?
I don't have to answer to you, Kelly. This is strictly a one-way arrangement unless I decide otherwise. Understood?
Cute. Bitch! Bloody backstabbing bitch.
What's up?
Freak. She won't tell me which of the goons have been eaten. Bloody lying bitch.
What do you mean?
Well, she carries on about how she hates the governor and wants to see him come a cropper, but she's bloody terrified of him. She's not game to tell me in case he finds out. So much for partnership. Well, she can shove it as far as I'm concerned.
How can you have a partnership with a screw?
No, it's supposed to be a mutual back-scratching society. I do a few favours for her, so she's supposed to do a few for me.
It's surely not the freak.
Who do you suggest? Mrs. Morris? She's about as bent as the Archangel Gabriel. Oh, look, I better get going.
Oh, there's your meal, Wilder. Enjoy.
Mrs. Ferguson.
What?
Can I have a word? I understand you like to team up with inmates.
What are you talking about?
Teamwork between you and me.
To do what?
To get rid of Lou Kelly.
Cut the noise, Wyndham, and get a move on. Cops into your cell on the double. OK, Wilder, speak your piece and be quick about it.
Well, I think you should know this hunger strike's the beginning of the end for Kelly. She's gone too far and she knows it.
So, she wouldn't be the first top dog to come tumbling down.
You're missing the point, Miss Ferguson. Kelly's a fool, and a fool with power and in a panic is a dangerous animal.
What are you talking about?
It's just that when she goes for that tumble, she won't care who she takes with her, even you.
Better watch yourself, Wilder.
I'm trying to help. I'll make sure she doesn't set you up. We can be organised to step in and take over.
What makes you think you'd be any better than Kelly?
Because I'm not a fool. I realise I probably couldn't do it alone, but together we could take on anyone, including the governor. The sky's the limit. But we can't wait. We have to help Kelly on her way and make sure she doesn't take anyone else with her.
Better get to your cell, Wilder. Your food's getting cold. I don't like repeating myself. Now move. Where the hell have you been?
Oh, just to Lou, Miss Ferguson.
Well, get to your cell. You should have been there 5 minutes ago.
Yes, Miss Ferguson.
Mrs. Barry.
Oh, Governor.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Feel up to a late shift?
Oh, yes, I can't wait to get back on the team.
Glad to hear it. I don't think we'll have any problems.
Oh, I'm sure we won't.
Just one thing, though.
Yes?
You've been through a very traumatic ordeal. There'll be no retaliation while I'm governor.
Mr. Moran, if you think for one
Wilder
minute that
will be punished. You have no worries about that. But as I warned Miss Ferguson, no revenge.
I really can't understand why you're saying this to me. Look at my service record. Revenge has never entered my mind. Unlike some people I've been forced to work with.
I'm glad to hear it. Your shift starts in 10 minutes. Meet me outside my office and we'll go to the rec room together.
Ferguson, indeed.
Barry's on the way here.
So, you're not worried about that silly bitch, are you?
Attention, everyone. The governor wants to speak to you.
Good evening, ladies. First of all, I thought you'd like to welcome back Mrs. Barry and cooperate in making her return to duties as smooth and as pleasant as possible.
Had the rug cut, has she?
Now to business. The hunger strike hasn't worked, since 70% of you chose the wise course and enjoyed the meals we served in your cells.
You pay for this, you bastard.
Tomorrow morning, breakfast will be served in the dining room as usual. The officers and I are well aware of the situation, and any attempts at intimidation will be dealt with immediately.
Just a minute,
Go to
Moran.
your cell, Kelly. I'll be there in a minute. Egbert, a word with you.
What are you going to do, Lou? I reckon he could be pretty tough.
Yeah, well, so can I. Nobody makes a fool of me in public.
You'd better hurry, Kelly. Wouldn't want to keep the governor waiting.
All right, Julie, I think you've had time to consider the pros and cons. Where can I find Lexi Patterson?
I'm sorry, Mr. Moran. I can't help you. I really can't.
I thought Lexi was your friend.
She is. You don't understand. I wish there was something I could do to help.
Your friend is out there alone, and there is a maniac who wants to kill her. She's in danger and you won't lift a finger to help
Oh,
her.
don't say that. More than anything, I want Lexi to be safe.
I hope you're not silly enough to think that what I've asked you to do is lagging, because it's not. I'm asking you to help save the life of a friend, nothing more.
I know. And I know you're disappointed in me. But there's nothing I can do. I'm sorry.
All right, Julie, I've tried. Can't do anything more. But you're right, I am disappointed. I thought you were too intelligent to be swayed by their silly codes. All right, Kelly. I think it's time we had a straight talk.
Oh, yeah? So you're doing all the talking?
Watch it, Kelly, or you'll be on a charge.
Thank you, Mrs. Barry, but she doesn't bother me one little bit. You're all hot air, aren't you, Kelly?
Listen, I'm top dog around here, whether you like it or not. I was voted in fair and square, so I want a bit of respect.
You have to earn respect, but I've already told you that.
Get stuffed.
The position of top dog is what I want to discuss.
What do I want to talk about it for? I'm it. And if you think that putting me down in front of the women is going to do you any good, you've got a lot to learn.
She's even more stupid than I thought. Listen, Kelly, the position of top dog I do respect. But your type, I don't. Because you're in it for only one thing. Power.
And don't you forget it.
You'd do well to remember that already your ranks are divided, Kelly. You make a move against anybody in the morning, solitary.
You won't break me, Moran.
It's easy to break bullies, Kelly. They need a lot of backup.